Welcome back to Squawk Box. In 2005, INSEAD professor Renee Mauborgne published a challenge to the traditional business strategy with Blue Ocean Strategy. Joining us now to talk about her follow-up book coming out tomorrow. It is called Blue Ocean Shift. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us about Blue Ocean Shift.
Yeah. So Blue Ocean Shift addresses a key challenge we all face.
Which is what?
And that is, how do we shift ourselves, our teams, and our organizations from competing to creating, or from cutthroat markets to wide open new markets? So think about it. Who today doesn't face intense competition? It's tough, it's rough, it's bloody. It's what we think of as this red ocean. But successful companies, they are not competing in those red oceans. They're creating new oceans, wide open new markets, and this book shows you the path to get you there.
So give us an example of someone you think that, or a company that's in a wide open blue ocean.
So our book lays out many of them, but if you look at today, I don't know, Airbnb's creating a blue ocean. You look at what Uber's trying to do. It has some difficulties, obviously, but our book lays out.
It has competition. It is fighting for its life.
Yeah, today it is, but did it open up a wide new market? Yeah.
Right.
But that was with disruption. But there's also what we call non-disruptive creation to create new markets.
Explain what that means.
So non-disruptive, what we mean by that is creating a new market where there once wasn't any. So I'll give you an example from our book. Take life coaching.
Right.
That industry didn't exist 20 years ago. Today it's a $2 billion industry, the second fastest growing profession in America behind IT. It didn't exist until someone created the opportunity for people to take their lives to a different level via coaching that they couldn't get from anywhere else.
Back this up, though, in terms of a company perhaps competing with a blue ocean company.
Yeah.
What sort of strategy do they implement? Because obviously they're feeling the real pressure from that company that has created this blue ocean strategy and is kind of putting them behind the eight ball. And I'm thinking of the retail sector.
Sure.
Maybe Amazon is that blue ocean company that sort of created its own market, and the traditional retailers are left flat-footed.
Yeah. So if you look at retail, the real question isn't whether Amazon is making them irrelevant or if they're making themselves irrelevant. Because if you look at retail today, department stores, and you enter any one of them and you remove the signage, you're not going to know if you're in a Lord & Taylor's or Saks or Bloomingdale's. And those companies haven't changed. So what they need to do if they want to become viable is shift themselves from competing to creating and creating new opportunities. That's what they need to do.
So if one of those companies hired you to advise them, you tell them what? I
tell them, number one, stop making competing your number one priority and make creating your number one priority. And if you don't, you're never going to move the needle. Second thing I'm going to tell them is get super clear on your current state of play in the industry, because we have a tool in the book that does just that. If they did, they'd find out they all compete on the same factors. Their strategic profile of department stores all look the same, and that they haven't changed in 30 years, since I was 7 years of age. Now, what does that do? It gets everyone aligned around the need for change. It makes people realize, importantly, that they have created their troubles, not Amazon. And third, what does it do? It takes the levers of control from Amazon, who we think is destroying ourselves, and gives it back to ourselves, because we see our future is as bright or as weak as what we do. And that's what I would do. So get clear and make creating your number one priority, and the book shows you how.
Are these lessons applicable to individuals?
Yeah, they're applicable to individuals, they're applicable to teams, and they're applicable to a whole organization. So whether I'm on Main Street and I'm a hairdresser or I'm a multinational. And we give examples in the book of all of them that have applied these tools and ideas to shift from competing to creating, which is why we're super excited about it.
But can I just one more step back? Typically, when you create something new, you only have maybe a 12-month runway these days, meaning to own your own space, if you will. And then you're going to be back in the red ocean, right?
Yeah. You look at all the companies in our book. So Kimberly-Clark and toilet paper in Brazil, of all things, they apply the process. They revolutionize the industry. Here we are almost 10 years out. They're still the industry standard in it. So if you look at industry, we are looking at number one fastest growing hotel chain, most profitable, Citizen M. They applied the tools and frameworks, opened up a whole new market. They're here in Times Square and around the world, called affordable luxury. 5-star comfort, 3-star price. Here we are 9 years out.
Right.
And they have their own blue ocean. So no, you don't get imitated. Look at Home Depot. It just had its best quarter. It created a whole blue ocean, right? Now that's going for a long time. Cirque du Soleil is still going strong. So actually the myth is, yeah, people try to imitate, but the problem is, look at this, Andrew. We think Amazon is so successful today. It's so mighty. But Amazon actually failed many times. When did it fail? It failed when it went after eBay, a blue ocean player. Boom, couldn't do it. It failed when it went after Zappos. Couldn't do it, had to buy it. So the best offense today, the best defense is an offense, and the best offense is creating these blue oceans, and they last.
Okay. Renee, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck on the book.
Thank you so very much.